Maybe you should play chess with me and you can stream how I beat your ass, dude. Nah, go for it, man. Go for it.
Hey everyone, right, okay. This is like terrible. It's a real bad angle. Sorry, it just wasn't connected for some reason. So first of all, we're gonna get the rice on the go. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in this pan before I forget. Just a little drop, that's it. Hello everyone. Sorry you had to wait for me to, I don't know what's going on. First things first, have a beer. That's probably what's going on. Now I had a beer, we'll probably carry on a little bit of cooking. So we've boiled our water because obviously it took like 10 minutes for the internet to connect. I don't know why. And then we're going to get like half a cup of water. It's good for 2 people. Everyone knows that. I don't know what I'm telling you. You whack your rice in there. Water. Pour your water. Whack your rice in. That's it. Get it back to boil. It's finished with. Done. Right. Now we're going to chop some vegetables up. It's a real bad. Well, I can't go over here. Sorry, camera's this first day. It's just a bit of fun, okay? And I'm just like cooking for you. So what I do with peppers, I don't know if you guys do this. What I do is I slice around the top of a pepper like this. Yeah, because you don't eat that bit generally, it's a bit shitty. And you pull out all the shit in one go. There's a couple of seeds, but all right, yeah. And that's like, in, done. And I don't like the tip, I don't know why, but I always cut the tip off and throw that out of the way as well. But that's just me, because I'm, you know. And I don't know if you, so look, you pull a whole core out in one go. Done. Happy days. So yeah, please comment. Please say like, no, it's shit. Stop it. Stop what you're doing. Do something worthwhile. I agree. I should do something worthwhile. I just thought I'd show you what I'm cooking. So my rice is boiling away. So we're gonna let that boil for like, turn it down to simmer. Simmer for like 5 minutes, roughly. Just what we'll cut the veg. That's it. And then you can cut your veg how you want. I mean, people have their own ways to do stuff. I just kind of cut it out more. I don't know why. It just kind of makes it look a bit different. And you get like longer bits and shorter bits, and I don't know. One of the things I'm just. If you can't hear me, that's probably good. I'm just gibbering rubbish, as always. Oh yeah, I should say while I'm cooking. Okay, this is like a red pepper, which are like 3 times the size of the ones. In Spain you do get them in like a pack of 3, and they're the same as our in England, where you like the different grades of how much they've matured, and you know, how you can buy them separately, and they're pretty much always red then. And that's just, they are literally 3 times the size of the ones you buy in England generally. A bit weird, but you know. And this is sweet pepper. Got another name, can't remember what they're called. I don't know. I can't remember what they're called at all. Right, jalapenos, which I say wrong apparently according to Spanish people. Jalapenos, whatever. Jalapenos. Are kind of like an import because Spain doesn't have a massive amount of imports, which is kind of good because you've got everything you want anyway. But although I was going to do this with lamb and I can't, I'm using beef for that reason basically. Because I haven't got anything you want. We cut this open. This is just like my beef, which I didn't want to. You can use, okay, now this is the trick here. You can substitute this for absolutely anything you want. Prawns or vegetables, more vegetables. I haven't got a massive amount of vegetables in there. I've got like some rice, which is obviously not vegetable, and some of these vegetables here. I've got some salad, which is packeted because, well, the one thing about Spain I notice is you get like lettuce, but then you've got loads of different, it's just different. Maybe I just can't find the stuff, I just don't know where I'm looking. Or you have to go to the right supermarket. If you're in the wrong supermarket at the wrong time, you get the wrong products. That's a bit of a nightmare. Oh yeah, by the way, always wash your hands before you start, which I did before. I had like half an hour messing around before this all started, and 10 minutes I was waiting. But always do that. This is just a little important tribute. I can't even open it. It's lucky. It's lucky for the beer. It's not even open. It's just spinning around. Broker. Oh, I just go for that. I'll handle it. It's important steps to cooking. I've got my keys from England. Hey! Well, let's do that. Anyway. Cheers. We've got a glass table that we need it now. Okay. So, this needs to turn down because it's bubbling away quite a lot. It's pretty much done. There's a little bit of trick to that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to stick the saucepan on and get it a little bit warm. Let's warm it up a little bit. Whack the meat in, which there's a lot of meat here. For 2 people, it's, you know, I think it's quite a lot. If I got too much, I could just always stick it in the fridge or stick it in the freezer if you want, but I don't like frozen food generally. So yeah, stick it in the freezer and then use it next day or 2 days. You know, in England I would have bought a smaller pack. Just happened to be that, and here I would as well if I could find it. Just in the supermarket I was at, it was full. The shelves were full. It's just they only had. There's a Mercadona as well. Mercadona normally really good. They only had 500 grams of, or 1 kilo of meat. That was it. Of ground meat. This is ground beef. I like ground lamb. There was no lamb. There was chopped lamb, but it was just called sarada. I don't know. And anyway, which I suppose is a word for lamb. I don't know. Cod. I don't know. So somebody can like tell me, oh, you can't speak Spanish at all. No. It's quite bad actually. My Spanish is terrible. For anyone that's been putting up with me for the last year, I'm really sorry. I am getting better at Spanish, I promise you. When I'm not with anyone I know and I'm in the shop or whatever, I don't have any hassle at all. And they all go, yeah, perfect. When somebody else is with me that they know me, it all goes pear-shaped. Because I'm just, I don't know, conscious, I don't know, shy or something. Not exertive, whatever the words are. Okay, so this is warm. It feels warm. I leave it on high. Whack this meat in. Just chop it up, slice up, do what you want. There's loads of meat, an awful lot of meat. And then there's going to use half of that. So that's just how it goes. Loads and loads of meat. So basically, I know it's on hot now and I don't want to burn my meat, but what I do want to do is I want to like seal a bit, you know, just seal the edges. So like it kind of stays juicy in the middle, you know, I don't know. So you put it on high just to get that done. You still do the steak as well, then leave the steak on high. But then that dries it out, in my opinion. And then so you sort of brown it a little bit. I mean, a good trick is use a wok. I mean, a wok's, you know, they're really good for like cooking, like heating things up fast. But then you want to like use 2 different items, or you can just turn the temperature down. So, but it's safer than that. Anyway, yeah, woks are good for like just browning food and just getting food hot because like everyone knows Chinese food you can cook any size meal in like less than 4 minutes if you want to. Right, okay. That's just turn on the brown, right? So now we whack that down on the lowest setting. And this here, we're going to turn this off, drain the water off so it's just level with the top of the rice. Now, I don't know if you guys do this. There's a woman in Gloucester, of all places, there's a girl in Gloucester that was like, Poco Loco. But she taught me how to do the perfect rice. And literally just leave that sit. So you drain all the water off so it's just like level with the top of the rice at the best. And that's it. I mean, that's it. No heat. Leave the top on. You know, happy days. And this is like still simmering away. Happy days. Oh, you know, everyone's going, yeah, we know how to cook. just watch you chop some veg. It's true. It's pretty much true. The trick is my sauce. This is old El Paso style. I promise you, this tastes just exactly the same. 100%. 100%. Right, now I love jalapenos, or however you wish to say them, and it's been a bit. I found it in a jar. Now, England, you buy these next to like your cucumbers or whatever, next to your peppers. Oh yeah. It's a bit weird. You don't seem to have peppers on the shelf so much. Only these ones, not like the spicy ones, the hot ones, don't seem to exist. But then, anyone's been to Spain knows that they don't really eat a lot of spicy food here. Anyway, I love these. I love these. So, it's my veg. It's like I got some like just peppers with some seeds. Seeds are hot. Right. If you don't like hot, take all the seeds out. Don't use jalapenos. There you go. It's not hot anymore. I've got so much to go in this little pan. But it all reduces, you know it does. Happy days. Happy days. Do we need to chop anything more? I don't think so. There, just in case. Now we're going to make a sauce. Now, I'd get a can into it some evening as well. Basically, what I do is I get chopped tomatoes and onions and whack some chopped onions just turn it up, just get it warmed up, put in the cold fridge, in the fridge. Yeah, we get chopped tomatoes in a can. That's what I do, and I mix it up in a can. And you can get in cartons, you get them in England as well. But I'm just seeing them in cans. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. And I suppose I just buy the tomatoes are bigger here as well. I just buy some tomatoes, chop them up. But to be fair, I was like halfway away in the middle of doing everything else, and I haven't eaten since breakfast, so I thought, let's do it easy then. Yeah, so I just kind of rushed around the supermarket a little bit. I went to two different supermarkets because one of them I could only get like little tiny wraps. And that's the other thing. I went to two different supermarkets. I still didn't quite get the perfect ingredients I wanted. It's not anyone's fault other than mine. So, sauce on that. And then I'm going to do my sauce, my magic sauce. I love this is the best thing, by the way, how you do the sauce. It's really simple. Everyone can cook. No one says they can't cook. All I'm doing is warming up the veg. That's for me. Give it a stir. Leave some. Good water. Like that in the pan view, and big peppers and stuff, yeah. Turn it up to like simmer level. Oh yeah, nice. Right. Just trying to get some heat from peppers. So it's not sitting pan. Something much so it's not what I don't know. Okay, right. See how it reduces though, so it's quite surprising. Just like make it warm and it gets thinner and oh, my phone rings. Oh no, go away. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry anyone who's watching cat under the phone at the same time. My phone's on charge as well. Right, okay. So this is all warmed up now, we'll have those. Right, okay. Spin a little bit. Right, there's not a lot of room in the top of this. Okay, so we're just gonna like get rid of a bit of this because we're doing the can normally and we're just going to put it in and stir it around. So we've got another idea. We can lose like a fifth of that maybe. And then don't get confused. This here is a cumin. Cumin or however you want it. C-U-M-I-N, cumin. And you want 2 spoons of this, 2 teaspoons, not tablespoons, not shovels. 2 teaspoons of that. And then this here, although it looks like cumin, is turmeric. Yeah. Language is not a barrier. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. My friend that helped me with that in the shop earlier. We'll start. And this is basically peppers. It's like jalapenos, but in a powder form. Now, because we've got some jalapenos in there, but look, okay, what I would do is I would normally cut up between 2 and 4 jalapenos, depending on the size of it. The smaller they are, the more spicy. I know I'm spinning that everywhere. I don't really care. It's just pepper. It's just like spice. It's no big deal. You can wipe it down later. It's no big deal. No, that's good. This thing here. And that's a good idea, right? Yeah. Stick around the edges, of course. It's all going to go brown. Stir. Okay. Follow. Let's whack up to a little bit of hot heat, just for no reason other than it's better when you add stuff to get it warm fast. Oh, there we go. It's got a little bubble on top. Cool. Okay. Yeah. So what we're doing is putting it in a can. All we're doing is mixing that nice stuff up into there. You know this. I'll show you the colour. What was red? Oh, it's brown like that. There we go. See that? Really bad. Anyway, low quality production for everyone. It's like a ready brownie colour. You know, very, very nice. I put 4 teaspoons of that pepper in, that spicy pepper, and it's not. It's not. Now this is something my mum used to do, and I don't like it. I just put a little drop of water in. Just a little drop, whenever you get like jars or cans or whatever. Oh, got it all over me, quick. For each spoon. So just to get the remainder out. The water, I'll do it. I'll boil away quite happily. Oh, yeah, perfect. So nothing in it. Then, put the puzzle in, so I'm not be aware of them. That squeeze. Sizzling away nicely. Okay, put that up. Get that sauce in there. Bind it all together with my sauce. How long has it been? 10 minutes, maybe? I don't know. Having a good time. Get all the sauce for this, let's see. That's it, very good on the bottom. The sauce is kind of sticky, by the way. So I'm just kind of scraping the sauce over the food, if you like, or around the bottom. Scrape the sauce around the face, and then the food obviously falls to the bottom. You cook how you cook. It's just, I do my random shit. Right. So now all I'm going to do is heat that brown sauce up. It's really nice. I'm going to turn it down when that happens. Drink a beer, clean up your mess. Clean up your mess. That's always a good idea. Primarily. Go on, won't it? Right, what we're going to do? I think just sit there, wait for that to warm up a little bit. Smoke a doobie. Never smoke. Smoke is bad. If I didn't smoke, I'd be miserable in a 9-to-5 job. Smoking is very bad. Don't smoke when you're cooking. But it's just for me and my friend, actually. And he's sick in bed with COVID-22. No, really. He's had two vaccinations, I don't know, but it's bollocks. Who cares? I've had none. You're not allowed to say this. I've had no vaccinations and haven't caught COVID, but I have been ill with a cold in the summer in Malaga. But then there's a lot of other stuff going on in my life, and there's busy moving and stuff, and the immune system dies. I don't know. Maybe it's COVID. I don't think so, though. I didn't have the symptoms. I just had a cold. Right, okay. We're going to try it and show you what it looks like in the pan. If you've done something with dry your mouth, I'm really sorry. We're going to try and show you what it looks like in the pan with the old laptop and see if you can see. Probably end up dropping it everywhere. Probably end up scraping food off the fucking monitor, but hey, let's give it a go anyway, shall we? That's what it looks like in the pan. Anyway, close up, food close up. Sorry if anyone is bored. Hi, by the way. Anyone? I'm not going to type because I've got stuff all over my hands and don't push your hair through your hands through your hair and stuff. Shouldn't do that. Okay. Which, by the way, I've left out the fish because I hate when you go to like a restaurant or wherever, you go out and eat, and you have a hot meal, and then put icy cold veg on your top food, and your food goes really cold really quickly. And I hate that. So it's no big deal. It's not, it's not even open yet. Anyway, but so I take it out of the fridge, like let it get room temperature, and then serve it. Better. It's my little thing, my little tip for anyone else interested in that sort of thing. I'm not very good at wraps, by the way. For anyone else. Not very good at wrapping. Anyway, I think it's pretty much ready. So it sizzle over a little bit. I mean, just enjoy your joint, I suppose. Pre-dinner joint. You can do this two ways, by the way. You can either put your rice in your wrap and then your food on your rice, or you can put your rice straight in your food, mix it up, which is something that I normally quite do actually. But maybe I should, because then the rice absorbs all the flavour as well. That's what I normally do. But I had a lot of meat. I wouldn't buy that much meat normally, and then I might spare some rice out between. I don't know. Maybe I should just do it anyway. Just do it anyway. Just do it as I normally do it. But yeah, and obviously, if you don't want to make it spicy, just don't add any pepper, any like jalapenos, and don't add the jalapeno powder or pepper powder or curry powder. Or curry powder is another option, by the way. In England, the pepper powder is called something different. It's called. Oh no, I can't remember. I was looking for it for ages as well. But yeah. It's called ground peppers, I think, here. That's a terrible translation. This, by the way, it's the best beer. Everyone knows it in Spain, but in England it's called Alhambra. Or Alhambra. But you don't pronounce the H. Alhambra, and it's a 1925 reserve. Verde Rojo. I like the Verde. Rojos, I think the red ones, I think a little bit stronger, but green's good. I like that shit. That's good shit. Good shit. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to try and mix the rice up with this. The pan is quite small. The pan's quite small for the amount of meat I have, basically. Not like a small pan. Medium sized. Oh yeah, the rice, by the way, is perfect. All sticky, all fluffy, perfect. So, and there's no water in it. It absorbs all the water. That's why you do the water level. Yeah, just under level, just say level. Yeah, and then the rice sucks all the water in. It makes it moist and fluffy and nice. Thank you very much. Crazy, but knew how to cook. Okay, pan's all rinsed. There's the washer. Stuck to it. I hate that. The worst thing ever is when you finish cooking and leave food from your previous meal it's stuck to your pan, and then you have to heat it up again. So I'll just wash it out straight away. Job done there. Oh yeah, I've got the rice. Oh yeah, perfect. It's nearly half and half. A little bit less rice, of course. Mix it up, get the salt sauce around everywhere. Beautiful. And everyone else is probably saying that. Everyone's going, oh, where's your nachos and your guacamole and all that. You know, well, guacamole is like I don't care because avocados by themselves taste kind of nice, but guacamole is okay because it cools down anything else, but I quite like spice, so it's okay. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of avocados. And also, when I'm eating, I think this just tastes like fat. Honestly, that's why I don't like it. It just tastes like you're eating fat. You know, I like if I get bacon, like in England we have black bacon, I cut off sometimes you get like a fat, like quite a big bit of fat, and I cut it off because I don't like eating it. So avocados to me taste like that, but not like cold. Oh yeah, it's easy to cut the fat off when it's cold as well, I think. For anyone that's top tip for like doing bacon sandwiches, cut your fat off. For me, it's a no. You said. So yeah, just going to do one, and just do one and stop it, and you can understand what's going on. Look, some grated cheese, Emmental, like the Francais. We love French cheese. Right? We do love French cheese and French wine and Italian wine. I've got a bottle of Cava in the fridge that we're going to have later. Start with a beer, end with Cava. Okay. So this is nice and warm, and it's happy days. Just a low heat, and you don't need a lot. Honestly, you don't need a lot. You need a spoon or two, depending on how big your spoons are, depending on how much you like to eat. You saw what happened there, right? Yeah. Okay, so okay, next. Okay, so got some beautiful peppers. Can you see this? You can see this. Don't know how good quality it is. Everyone can complain how shite it is. Peppers, jalapenos. Oh, look, there's quite a lot there. There's actually an awful lot there. All good. Peppers, jalapenos. Yeah. That's nice. Nice. It's mine anyway. I'm gonna eat it. I've got some mixed salad. I think it's got like Sanoa house, carrots, grated carrot in it as well, which is like, I don't know. For me, it's not like perfect, but it'll do. I like carrot, just not so much in. Right, so now, somebody told me, right, you bring your food to the one edge, and then you fold your edges in, these edges in the first. Now, anyone else can tell me how wrong I'm doing it, and then you roll it around. And maybe I just put too much food in. Oh, look, see, I ain't got the edge in. Oh, I see, maybe I just put too much food in. You roll it around, and then you got like, nowhere near perfect. Right. Did I even put any cheese in it, did I? It's okay. I haven't put my cheese on top. And if you leave it for a couple of seconds, it will like, because it's like really hot, by the way. Anyway, so that's cooking with that table, right? I'm going to do it again. I'm going to like probably cook every day and just annoy my friends by sending them little messages saying, hey, look, I'm going to cook and you can take the piss out of me whenever you speak to me. It's all cool. And yeah. Take care. Have a great night. whatever you do, make sure you enjoy your life. It's very, very, very short.